Welcome back to another day in the arena. Yes, it's me, it's CGB. And yes, I am still in Florida, but no, this is not Brawl, this is Standard. A Standard video, that's a format I've played before. Look, it occurred to me. It just occurred to me one day. I'm not gonna get Mythic if I don't play Standard. So I threw together a mono black list that I thought in Standard could put up a fight and make Gix, Yawgmoth, Praetor playable. A lot of people have been enjoying using Gix, Yawgmoth, Praetor to draw a bunch of cards. It's particularly nice with Deep Cavern Bat and Preacher of the Schism, new cards from Ixalan. Lots of other people have done it. I'm just putting my little stamp on it. You gotta be able to stifle mono white. You gotta be able to out life gain mono red. You gotta be able to come from behind and pull off wins. So this deck is flexible, does a lot of things, but then it pulls out Gix, Yawgmoth, Praetor for card advantage. One Aclazot seems like a good addition to these creature-based mono black decks. This one, I don't know if anyone's gonna agree with me on this. Bilious Skull Dweller. 1 black, 1/1, Phyrexian Insect, Death Touch, Toxic 1. Look, I'm not that worried about whether or not I get them corrupted, all right? I mean, I've never had a poison win here. It's about 1 mana, 1/1 Death Touch. Nobody wants to block that, but if it hits them when you have a Gix, you get to draw, and if you hold it back, even if the opponent uses a Monstrous Rage on their Swift Spear to go over the top of it or something, their Swift Spear still dies, and that's the thing that keeps making mono red such a blowout against other creatures, is when they use that Monstrous Rage for that huge damage burst and their Swift Spear or Orc Mono or whatever lives, they're all right. But this deck is full of flying and Death Touch, things that the opponent just doesn't want to see when you drop a Gix, Yawgmoth, Praetor. It's a rock and a hard place where they have to choose between letting you draw cards and giving up their stuff, trading it for a much cheaper card. The removal is there. 3 cut downs, 4 Go for the Throat, a Sheoldred's Edict, a Virtue of Persistence, 2 Gix's Command, and 2 copies of Liliana, which is a bit of a removal in her own right. So we both have an aggro element, but it's not all in. There's plenty of interaction here so that if we're on the draw, we're not at the tremendous disadvantage we'd be with a traditional aggro list. I think that this is a really good way to build the deck. I think that cards like Graveyard Trespasser are overshadowed now by Preacher of the Schism, a 2/4 Death Touch, which is really good at attacking because you get a sweet trigger, or you can keep it back and just make the opponent's attacks absolutely dreadful. So 4 copies of that new card. And it's probably worth a craft, to be honest. I've really enjoyed Preacher of the Schism. It's a return to Standard. And soon to be the end of Florida Man, because I am recording these videos here. That's why I still have silly glasses and the silly hat. But I will, at the time that this is coming out, I'm on the road back home. And it's a road trip. We didn't travel by air, we traveled by car so we could bring our dog. And yep, it's gonna take a few days to get there. It's gonna be like, what is it, 1,000 miles, 20 hours, something ridiculous, back into the snow. But I'm ready. I'm ready to get in the dojo and get back to work. So I'll see you there soon, but in the meantime, enjoy as we climb up that ladder and push to that mythic rank just before the end of the month. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. On the draw with a 2-3-4-5 curve and 3 lands, starting with Go for the Throat. I think that's a best of 1 keepable. Skrelv. Well, our hand got a lot worse really fast. No longer a turn 2 Go for the Throat. Oh my god. Well, this is degenerating quickly. Huh. Esper Legends missing a land drop, maybe? Alright, Preacher, get to work. We've gotta hope we can make it to Gix's command. Found the land. They remove the Preacher. Will they be able to remove Shieldred? And they attack with Rona instead of loot? Change their mind. Double Gix's command. It would be so appropriate to never have the mana for them. So they showed us Get Lost. They haven't showed us black mana. It might not be a Refrain deck. They might be blue, white, Thalia, legendary, something? Oh, they're digging with the Shieldred on the field. Let's go. Eat me. Denick in the grave. Okay, black mana located. Opponent studied at the Always Had It School of Magic. Alright, we gotta dodge like a Make Disappear or another Urtai next turn for sure. Because Gix's commands need to happen. Here's a Preacher. Let's see if we can load up on land or +1/+1 counters. Cut down. I mean, okay, it's a lot of removal. Just take that removal. Opponents had 2 removal spells already. Come on, just, you know, tap out. It'll be fine. I swear to you, it'll be fine. You know, for all the creatures they played and what's gone on in the game, we're not that low on life. They haven't been able to put on a ton of pressure. They discarded Make Disappear. That can't be good. That must mean they have another, right? Right? That sounds very, very bad for us. Yada. There's a land that makes black mana that they discarded. Yeah, they're definitely holding up Make Disappear. So let's just make them hold their mana open. Try playing cut downs and go for the throats on their turn. We attack here. We have the lower life total, so we make a 1/1 lifelinker. Right? That's how that works. It's a really good blocker though, but if we're using go for the throat and cut down, we might be okay. Yeah, okay. B. Aggressive. B. E. Aggressive. Please be aggressive. Hello? Might get a reaction out of them. You never know. Maybe they'll tap that mana for some reason, huh? I can't believe we're actually tied at life in life after all this. Right? Map token. Get the land. Not bad. I'm okay with that. End step. Malcolm. That's what they want to play. They're gonna play Malcolm. Kill your Skrelv. I want them to counter the throat or the E. Let's let this untap. Like they plan to play more legends. I mean, they must have a Rafine, right? That they're really trying to set up here. And discard Adeline. There it is. There's the Rafine. Okay. So, can't kill the Rafine, but we can go for the throat. The thing that gets targeted. Look at them. They're so excited. Die! If they don't get their Connive and they're holding a Make Disappear, then they're not going to have the mana to cast the Make Disappear. Chump block because it's going to die. It's time. It is totally time. What a blowout! Bring them out! Show me your creatures so I can laugh at their pitiful attempts for survival. Give me these back. I want more. More! Out of my way. Oh my gosh. Feels like we were waiting forever for that Gix's command, and then it all came crumbling down on our Esper legend fanatic friend. I really want to know if they're holding that make disappear, but I think they are. I'm sure that there's a make disappear sitting there feeling sad. Just the way it should be. Just the way it should always be. With these tempo players, they're not control mages, they're not aggro mages. Make up your mind. We'll just play around that make disappear until the very, very end. Why not? I kind of wanted to see it. But we don't need to. This is fine. A little patience goes a long ways. On the draw, this hand really relies on Fairy Dream Thief to not absolutely suck. We'll keep it. We'll see if we can play a whole game drawing only Fairy Dream Thieves and Preachers. Apparently not, because we drew the bat. Hildred, I keeps you. Bulgare, the bat. The bat. What do you think? Does the bat take the bat? It takes the bat. Yeah. More dream thievery. Yep, I need that. Perfect. Really? Cut down my Dream Thief? Okay. I mean, makes my future bats stronger, right? I imagine they're going to go for the throat my Preacher. Attacking with the Dream Thief there is sus. Probably shouldn't do it. Because the net is they gain life and they counter attack me with the bat. There is the bat. Opponent's like, I got Shieldred. I'm great at magic. Preacher doesn't care. Preacher goes to war. But this is now about who draws their go for the throats. Or their terror asunders. Yeah, I get you some. Whoa! Really? That ain't right. That can't be right. You gotta make me get rid of these, right? You gotta make me chump. Right? I don't know. Do you attack here? Because then I can just not block and counterattack. I don't know. What'd you do? Comments. Leave me comments. Engagement bait. Reach Preacher. If I play another Preacher, do you think we're gonna draw out their next removal spell? I mean, a Shieldred has to stick if we're not gonna draw Go for the Throat, so let's keep trying to suck them in. These get pretty annoying. Okay. Well, now they can block and draw and block and draw and... yeah. What do you do? Anything good? I mean... Make him sacrifice something. All right, 21, I'm at 12. Gonna block here. Take a hit here. Next turn, draw 2. I guess we have to Shieldred. I hope it lives. Behold the swarm. I can't believe they didn't block with the Dread Knight. Why didn't they block with the Dread Knight? Alright, no go for the throat yet. From either of us, no. I play Magic too. Big Virtue. No graveyard. They GG me. What? What? They think the Virtue wins? Does it? I mean, now Sheldred can block here. But I feel like we can still do a lot. If I attack with this, they can trade Shieldreds, so then they can have the only Sheldred with the Virtue. That worth? So they trade Sheldred, they block here. If they have this and this left, we Liliana sack, they sack this. They still have a bat, so we're probably plussing the Liliana. I think we need to just save our Shieldred. In fact, we don't want anything in graveyards right now, do we? Like at all. So do we keep attacking? I guess so. It gives us something. It barely costs us something. I guess they'll kill the Preacher, right? But let's make them make the play. Because what I think they'll do is block the Shieldred on the Preacher and then get back the Shieldred. Uh-huh. But if they just get back the Dread Knight, that's fine. Because, I mean, that's kind of what we were signing up for anyway. No, it was a creature! I gave them a free creature, I'm a bad person. Okay. Well, we knew that might happen. We knew that could be a thing. On the bright side, cards in their hand might get discarded by Liliana. And at least they are net losing life here. Okay. 2 spooky mana open. Attack me? You would never. You don't have the guts. You are a gutless coward of a Golgari mage who would never attack me. You couldn't stomach it. You ain't got what it takes. Okay, I'm really just trying to taunt them into it. You don't have what it takes. You would never go to combat and attack Liliana of the Veil. Okay, they did. Let's see. If we kill it, do this now and see what we draw. It might change our direction here. Why does this card make me laugh so much? All right, we just chumpums. Enjoy this vampire token. Oh, that's not funny. Ooh. Aclazot's strong. Aclazot's fearless. Could get a hit with the Dream Thief, not really worth it. If we attack with both of these, they block with Obliterator. We sacrifice 2 tokens, right? And then what happens? Obliterator dies, they bring back Obliterator, and then the other 2/4 gets blocked and they draw. It doesn't seem good for me. So we'll just do this. Lussies. We are now a Defend Liliana squad.
You won't be outsmarting me.
Bat? I got a bat! Well, because I have the bat, the thief is going in. They're gonna block and reanimate their bat? Because you can. You can. Ah, it's free. It's so free too. I mean, they don't have anything else in grave, right? They can take my thief if they want to. But then I get to play my bat. Oh, rude! I forgot this card had an ability. Okay, that attack was a little sus. Triggers. I am Aklazot's deepest betrayal, and I will destroy you. Interesting. That's a lot of hate. Some people go really hard on planeswalkers. Let them have it. Now they can't block with that thing.
Fine. I know when I'm.
They're gonna feel my. Because I didn't defend Lily doesn't mean I didn't love her. Booyah! One more Lily stand coming in hot. Alright, so you know, right? I'm 100% sure they drew a go for the throat, but they held on to it right till this trigger. They didn't! They drew another Sheldred! Alright, you've got a 4/4. What's it gonna do? This is a massive swing. The bat? A preacher? A Sheldred is chumped. Opponent? They're at 4. They're at 4. Man, it would be so nice if I knew if this underdog was about to draw a go for the throat, because we could win the game, right? Nah, I guess not with them at 4. All right, we'll just play this out. There's a bat. Give me a sweet Magic the Gathering. It's really good. It's really good. It would have been so sick if the opponent were at 2 and I held up the mana and then killed the Sheldred after the Virtue target before their draw step, so they died. That would have been sick. Although I guess if they were at 2, they would have died anyway because of the way the triggers resolve. So I didn't even. Yeah, if we had actually left them at 2, if it weren't for their low points of lifelink, we had them. I think we still do. I think they're getting bodied. Remember when they GG'd me when they played the Virtue? Do you remember? I remember. I never forget someone who early GG's me. Never. My Aklazot's got torn asunder. Oh, nice. Well, you're at 4. You have no life gain. You do get the Sheldred back on upkeep, but these triggers resolve first. You're dead. It's over. Good game. Never GG early, kids. When you GG early, you make an ass out of you and me. Tear asunder. On the play, Dream Thief, Bat. This is the way. Looking for land. Beautiful. We keep. Now we just need to draw Gix. What do you got over there? Is that the only green-white deck possible? The only one playing overgrown farmland? It's Calyx, guided by fate. They have plenty of land. They don't have a play next turn. Let's take the seal. Kept a really sus hand. I don't know if I can keep that hand. Right. Bring him out. If they play the Calyx here, I'm going to go for the Throat It, even though I have a Cut Down, because Cut Down hits their whole deck, and it will be easier to hold up mana later. 1 mana, it'll be easier to hold up 1 mana than 2, is what I am trying to say with my words. I'm a professional YouTube talker. I say things. Hear me roar. Let's get some poison on them. Easy. Easy farming of green, white, and their overgrown farmland. We've got a 2-3-3-4 curve on the draw with Go for the Throat, which I think is keepable in best of 1. Hopefully it won't be the second time today our opponent goes turn 1 Skrelv against it. My heart stopped there for a second. First appearance of Gix today. White control. Like it. Straight to a Field of Ruin. Huh? Alright, well, I'm gonna counterspell check him early. Resolves. Or also get lost checking them early.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I do not need all this land. 5 is like most I need most of the time. Oh, this deck. God, I hate this deck. So stupid. It's effective, but it's stupid. Huh, I wonder why they don't just Field of Ruin the Foundry, play an island, and attack. I guess they weren't sure they'd have the untapped land? Kinda sus. Alright, here's the Apocalypse. Deal. Cope with it. Just mill away, huh? Yeah. Underdogs. Alright. Now we gotta do our best not to go below 15 so we don't lose to a single Jace on the spot. So, what you got? Usually a board wipe. Really hoping it would be a temporary lockdown. Alright, let's try to hit this hand. Yep. Memory. Cards. I don't think we're in a good spot. I think they'll win. This is a deck I'd love to be able to body, but you just can't really punish this deck the way it deserves for being such a weird troll piece of trash. And also beat mono red. Bats. We need The bats. This is definitely a matchup where bats are nice, and this is the first we've gotten to play them. Okay. You sure? Now they're gonna be like Jace and Jace. Temporary lockdown. So if they have to spend 3 mana on the lockdown, they need an untapped land to also spend mana on the Emperor? The Emperor is kind of useless though, right? Well, we can mess with it with Lily in a few ways. What about the lockdown? Lockdown right now only hits the bat. Like, that's all it does. So if they play lockdown, and they also have to play the Jace, I think we make them play the lockdown. It gets rid of their own 2/2. So yeah, we just take away the Jace. Attack with the Gix. Raw. Land. Plus the Liliana. Drop the Foundry. Have the bat for next turn. And yeah, they keep the lockdown. So now let's see if they go for the lockdown. They can't pass here. They can play the lockdown, get the bat. Now they can play the Jace, but it doesn't kill us. Nearly kills us, but we can kill it. Or at least, yeah, we can kill it. Right? 6 is not, actually 6 is a lot. But getting it to 1 loyalty really reduces its effectiveness. It can also draw a 3. But we can take the best one and make them discard another. And then they lose their Jace. This is a tough choice. I'm not sure what I would do in their shoes. Dome! Alright. Okay then, it be that way. We are at 3 cards in deck. Can't draw with our Gix. We do have an underdog. It makes us draw a card. They are top decking. Definitely doing this. And I think we're doing this. This is 8 damage. They'll be at 5. Yeah, they're trying to top deck it. The Gix draws are May. Yep. Decline. Line. Plus, because we may need to minus the Liliana if they find a way to stay alive. Like a Sunset Revelry. 2 cards left. The opponent draws. I can't tell you how many times playing against this deck they've top decked a Jace on me. It's happened so many times. What do you know? Failed to find. Let's get him. So, here's my target. You can keep your untapped lands, or, well, let's say all but 1 of your untapped lands, or 2 of them? All but 2 of your untapped lands, or you can keep 3 of your untapped lands. If you keep the 3 untapped lands, I get the bat. Tap lands aren't what really matter though, right? Let's sweeten the deal. We want it to look lopsided, or we get the lockdown. We want them to forget about the bat. I want them to forget about the... But if they have the Wandering Emperor, there, the split. What's it gonna be? I bet they have a Get Lost. Okay, they have a Get Lost. Underdog. Underdog. They don't have a Get Lost. They're dead. Mill strategies are stupid and dumb. Not even close. Never worried about it. Get out of here with that crap. Give me my diamond. We're done with you. First bat. Let's go. Dinos? Somebody get their Dino avatar and their Dino Ixalan sleeves for their Dino deck. Huh? We got a thematic gamer over here? Those would be an interesting fight. Give it to me, baby. I'll cut it down. Yeah, die. Alright, take their 2-drop. Oh, they have nothing but 2-drops. Awkward. Do we have to take the seal? I hate these weavers, man. But the thing is, if we take one weaver, then they have to seal the bat to get the other one, which means they don't just go next turn weaver into Skrelv weaver the next turn, which puts things out of Gix command range. This gives us a chance to also just get some life off the bat. It gets us a chance that maybe they target something else with the seal, you know? Throws everything just a little off. Never mind. They drew Naturalists. They're doing great. They're so great. So next turn they play seal, they copy seal, they take the bat, they take the Sheoldred. We have to top deck the land then to Gix's command before they play the other Weaver. Ugh. Hate it. But it's our best chance. No attacks because they're going to remove the Sheoldred. Enchantments and their super redundant draw might just get them the win here. It hurts my soul. It pisses me off. Where I am supposed to be able to invoke despair this trash. Oh, they left the bat. They left the bat. But we didn't draw the freaking land. Okay, but that's okay. Let's see what Sheoldred can do here. I did not expect that. I expected them to take the bat. Okay, that's fine. That's not fine. Everything's getting too strong. Huh. This is super awkward. I have to put counters on the bat so it doesn't die. And then I just kill those two. I shrink their creatures a bit. They still have to get through the Sheoldred. And I keep attacking. But if an enchanted creature hits, I'm done. Because Calyx is busted. So please, opponent, draw lands. I need a few turns of you drawing garbage. That is not what I had in mind. Come on, land. Whiff. Whiff, you monster. On the play. Maybe we draw Gix with our flyers? Maybe that'd be nice. Hasn't happened really yet. Not had a flyer Gix curve. Send Gix, please. Yeah, we need the land, so we keep that. Duress main deck. On turn 1, Virtue is gone. I put my duress on a 1/1 lifelinker. Hee. Wow. They go for throats around here. That's what they do. We can put off their bat by taking this one. And then they're just going to go for the throat our bat anyway. But at least we slow them down. I guess we kind of want the bat to be played. Weird, right? A weird situation. The bat takes the edict. We take the bat. They're waiting to see if I draw a Gix. I would never. It's not in my range to do that. I'll keep it. I will keep it. Removal spell used. That. I guess I could keep this for a ward creature, right? Yeah. But then I have to use it on the first creature I see. That's the problem with the edict. So yeah, we'll use it now. You want to respond to that trigger because otherwise they get the choice and they have more information about what they have than you do. All right, Skitter, give me a rat. Sure would love a Gix off the top. Sure would be cool. Nice. They're setting me up to lose to Sheldred. Putting a lot of pressure on Shelly, though. Oh, they're gonna be really mad. They're gonna get salty in a minute. Just you wait. You die. You take 2. Shuffler's fine. Let's go for the throat. I'm being an ass. Sometimes you just gotta put a little stank on it, and they scoop. Today's Cool Kids Club member shout out coming to you from the bathroom in the Pillow Fort. It goes to Evil Haxer. Thank you for hitting join and becoming a member of the Cool Kids Club. You got early access to this video and to all of my videos. You also get access to special members only live streams and other content as I continue to work on making it a high value proposition. So thank you, Evil Haxer. Don't be too evil. Cybercrime's no joke. This is Mono Black. We play Mono Black. Well, it was a successful run. We took a bit of a beating one time from an enchantment deck that just had it all, but that's gonna happen in Best of One. The fact that we were able to dip and dive through so many things, it even has me loving Deep Cavern Bat. When you have a Gix Yawgmoth Praetor, it's a whole different love affair with this card. So, Deep Cavern Bat, I've said so many things about you. Let the battle continue. It's good to have a rivalry. I love the big bat. I love Aklazot's Deepest Betrayal. But yeah, so far, threw this deck up on stream. Won 5 out of 6. Made a video. Can't complain. If you're looking for something to do before the new set drops and you have some of these cards or you just want a good shell, I would try it out. So go play it on ladder. See where you get. Thank you to the sponsors of the video, CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code CGB5 and you can get a discount. You can pre-order Murder of Karlov singles, probably now when you watch this. I don't know exactly when you watch this, of course, but At the time I'm trying to release it, yeah, you can usually pre-order your singles, which is how I usually buy mine. I pre-order them. And you can also get your sealed product. Of course, use the promo code CGB5 every time. Let them know where you are hearing their name. And also to Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard makes the accessories. They cover the one in Best of One. They're the only protection products for me. So thank you to them. And thank you to you. You stayed till the end. And if you're wondering about that hot tub stream for the 3K likes, I keep saying stream, it's a video. If you're wondering about that hot tub video for the 3K likes, stay tuned. Wouldn't it be something to get mythic from a hot tub? Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next one. You're cool.